At this point, we go to item 5.3. I believe it's the Miss Barquin and Mr. Tinajero show. You can come up here and then take us into item 5.3.
Good evening, Dr. Rodriguez, Superintendent Almendares, board members, cabinet, and audience. We are extremely excited and proud to have the opportunity to recognize students from your Sierra and Santa Ana High School speech and debate team for their achievement. With that, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Sal Tinajero, who leads this important work, to talk about all that they have achieved.
Thank you, Dr. Barquin. First and foremost, congratulations that we started this program in 2016, and here we are 5 years later in 2021. And now we have an elementary state championship squad, a national championship middle school squad, and our high school squad, who just made history by being the first. Remember, NSDA has been around since 1920. They compete against parochial schools across the country, boarding schools across the country, and the whole bit. And they are the first in the history to be an all-female national championship team. Hey. And they just happen to be Latina. That's all I got to say. Anyways, my vision is going bad, board members, and I apologize. You know, I'm getting old. I'm 50. I'm just trying to make it.
Never apologize for being old or getting old. It's just, so keep going.
Okay, thank you. The first person I want to introduce up here is the coach from our state champions, elementary state champions, Ms. Claire Jimeno. And it always takes a very special coach to inspire students. So we need good teachers, we need good administrators, and the students will follow. The next person is Mr. Matthew. Congratulations. Good job. And let's just go up in the front here. Mr. Omar. By the way, you can put the ring on. You don't have to look at it in the box. It's your ring. Giancarlo. Oh, Bronx. He's the tallest guy on the squad.
I know. Victoria.
Miss Victoria. Mr. Abraham. Simone, who gave our Pledge of Allegiance today and has 2 events ready to go. I'm just saying.
Sophia.
Miss Sophia, come on up. Misa. Is she here? No? Okay. How about Sage? Sage is here. There we go. And Stella. This is our California State Elementary School champions, and the rankings just came out. The fall rankings just came out, and I am proud to say that our Muir team, out of all the elementary schools that compete in speech, are ranked second in the state of California. Second in the state of California. All right, now it's time for our state and national champions at the middle school level. And we will start. We had Miss Jacqueline Weber, who started the season, and then she went on maternity leave, and we were fortunate enough to have one of the most talented coaches be able to, she was able to pass the baton, and she carried that on and got us through the finish line. And I want to thank her because she also was one of the coaches that started the Martins team that has been one of the top ranked teams in the state for at least 4 years now. So if I can have Miss Mary Patrick, come on up. Congratulations. Here you go. We also have a student who has just been destroying the competition, and that is, and she's been doing it for 3 years, and now she's doing it in high school too, and that's Miss Daisy Guzman. Good job.
Alexia.
Another one of our students who did an amazing job this year is Alexia. So the way Nationals works is that every single competitor scores points every round based on their rankings. And at the end, they accumulate all the scores, and that's how you get your state and national champion. Brittany. Brittany is one of those students that if you met her on the street, you would be like, you're a public speaker? And then she gets up there and becomes a whole different person. Congratulations. Good work.
Miguel.
I really think Brittany is going to be on the radio one day. You guys haven't heard her voice. Wait till you hear her voice. She's got that nice voice for a radio. Miguel. The tallest member of Sierra Preparatory Academy. And that's our Sierra team, right? Yeah. And I think those are the students that came today. We had a few more, but this is our Sierra team. And what is amazing about Sierra is they started building that team. It started with Miss Corinne Serrano, and then she went to Santa Ana High School, and then Jacqueline Weber came in, and then it was passed over to Miss Mary Patrick. There are a few students that are not here today, but this is a testament to if the teachers, if the staff believes in our students, we can do great things. So congratulations, state and national champions 2021. Congratulations, guys. All right, now it's time to introduce our high school national championship team. And like I stated before, they made history, and I met with the president of NSDA. I was in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I met with her, and she was the first one that said, hey, Sal, did you realize that your team is the first all-female team to ever win nationals? I said, I thought that was accurate, but I'm glad I heard it from you. So now we can say it loud and proud. We can publicize it. And the fact that I think there were some members of the board that were here back then. When we started the speech program in 2016, I remember people were excited, but they were always saying, well, it's good that they're competing against each other because if they go outside of Santa Ana, then it's not going to be pretty. And it was rough. Jillian, you know it was rough. Guzman, you know it was rough. When we went to Minnesota, when we went to Glenbrooks, and I saw all these, my kids were these little freshman kids with safety pins on their suits, and we were just ragtag trying to make it. And I see these kids come out and they're flawless with curls and makeup and headphones. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we got work to do. But I never ever faltered. Miss Corinne never ever faltered. The coaches never ever faltered. We knew what you could do. And today we get to celebrate that. And so the first person I want to call up is our coach, Miss Corinne Serrano. The next student, she came from El Sol. We always like to joke with her because we always talk about how she's just a little bit behind because Santa Ana Unified provides a very strong education. But she's catching up. She's doing well. But she came to Santa Ana Unified because she knew that this was a craft that she was good at, and college coaches are watching her, and she's being scouted, and She's going to have multiple offers, and she's only a junior. Actually, are you a sophomore? Junior, okay, all right. It's COVID. I'm just letting you know. So let me introduce one of our top speakers is Miss Fierro. All right, our next student that we get to celebrate today, just so you know, can I just say this? When I was at Fullerton, I never had more than one student make it to the national final round. And I always thought, man, it would be so cool if I could get two. And what you didn't know was that when Jillian advanced to the final round, I thought we might have won nationals. But when I said, if we can get one more, and then Destiny jumped in, and if you saw that video, I jumped higher than I've jumped since I was like 18. But this individual is a strong competitor. She has been just doing great this year and last year and ever since junior high, and that's Miss Destiny Ceja. Our next speaker, she and her sister are what they call the dynamic duo. So Daisy Guzman just won the a national championship at the middle school. Now she's at Santa Ana High School, so that's not fair. That's not fair. Santa Ana, anyways, I don't want to talk about it anymore. But her sister has been doing great, and now she had multiple offers to four-year universities. She chose to stay here for 2 years. She is now competing in the first Santa Ana College speech and debate team, and they're already tearing it up. They've won multiple awards. They've been in final rounds, and they're beating four-year schools. So the next individual that I want to bring up here is Ms. Daisy Guzman. And Ms. Daisy Guzman is the one she's the rock. She's the one that keeps everyone together. When people go crazy, she calms them down. She's mellow. I mean, not Daisy, Guadalupe Guzman. She's mellow like yellow. She's the one. And so during her tenure from Sierra all the way up to Santa Ana High School, she kind of had to babysit this one. And I know board member Palacio always calls her his niece, you know, but you all remember her. She was here from the very get-go. She is an amazing performer. I knew she was going to hit this level. She made it to the final round of nationals, finished fourth. And now she is coming back to coach our kids along with Miss Guzman, and that is Miss Jillian Palacios. Thank you very much, board. Thank you, superintendent, for all your support. This doesn't happen without you, so I appreciate it. We're just going to take a quick picture, and we're out.
Let's also give a big round of applause for Mr. Tinajero. And Mr. Tinajero, I just want to say that I think my own daughter participated in one of the first summer programs. And I just remember how you brought in folks from across the nation who would really mentor our students that summer. But I now see how we have a crop of folks from our own district who can serve that mentoring function. So thank you for impacting a whole generation. So thank you so much for your dedication and for all the work that you do. Thank you.